In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a post on your Facebook business page and your Instagram business account at the same time using Facebook's free Meta Business Suite dashboard. I'm Juhli Selby with Sandhi Social Marketing Training. Let's get right to it. You'll need to be logged into facebook.com on desktop to follow along with this tutorial. Once you're logged into Facebook, you'll also need to switch over to using Facebook as your page. So you'll find that setting in the top right-hand corner when you're an admin of a page and you just switch to your business page. Once you're on your business page, in the left-hand navigation, you'll see a link to Meta Business Suite. That will open up your Meta Business Suite dashboard. So I've got that open here in this other tab, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. You can see I've landed on the Home tab for Meta Business Suite. And you can see here are the functions to create posts right here. Also, if for some reason that changes and you don't see them there, you can also go to this Content tab and you will see these same functions. So there are several different post types on Facebook. You've got your traditional classic feed posts, which is the big blue Create Post button. We can also create Reels, which are the short form vertical videos, as well as Stories, which are the disappearing 24-hour vertical stories. So in this tutorial, we're going to show you how to create a basic feed post. So let's click on the big blue Create Post button. We're on the Create Post page, and in the drop down in the top left-hand corner, you can see we have our Facebook business page as indicated by the little Facebook icon, as well as our Instagram business account. So you do have to have already connected your Instagram business account to your Facebook page for this to work. So since we want to post to both places here, we want to make sure both of these boxes are checked. So next we scroll down this little area here and we have the media section. So we're going to go ahead and add a photo. Of course, you can do a text-only post on Facebook, but if we're going to post in both places, Facebook and Instagram, you do, at the minimum, need a photo on this particular post. So we're going to upload from our desktop on the Add Photo button here. And I'm going to go ahead and just pull a picture. Nice bird photo here from my Galapagos travel client. You can see this photo is not perfectly square, and we might want to at least have it square, if not taller, to make it an ideal post on Instagram. So you can actually edit it here, right here on the fly. So you can see the little pencil icon here. You can click Edit Photo. And at the very minimum, I think I'm going to just change this to a square. So I'm going to click on square here. It does let you can see it's giving me a choice. I can grab the corners and make the edge smaller. I can make the photo smaller if I want, but in this case, I'm just going to situate it in a good spot where I like it good. Okay, so I've got the framing how I like, and then now I can click Apply. You can see there's some other functions in there, but I won't go into that at this time. So now I have a nice square crop for my photo. You can see here in the drop down on the right hand side, this is the preview area. So it's actually showing you what your post is going to look like. So you can click this drop down here and you can switch back and forth. So here's what the Facebook post will look like. And if you switch the preview, here's what your Instagram post will look like. Okay, I'm going to switch back to Facebook here. You can also in the top right hand corner change it from desktop to mobile. So if you want to see what your post will look like on mobile on Facebook, you can click the little mobile icon in the top right. It should load the preview here to show you what this post is going to look like on mobile. There we go. There's what the post looks like on mobile, and you can, by the same token, switch back to Instagram feed, and you get the idea. It's showing what the photo is going to look like on Instagram. So in the case, if you want to add more than one photo on your post, you can certainly do that. So let's go ahead and add just a second photo just so you can see what this looks like. I'm going to click Upload from Desktop again, and I'm just going to grab another photo. You can see this is a different size photo than the first one that I uploaded. And so it's giving me a little warning right here in this media section. It's saying it's not the right size, right? So when we're doing a carousel post or more than one photo on an Instagram classic feed post, in a perfect world, you want to have all those images the same size. So let's go ahead and we'll do the same thing with our edit pencil here in the left hand side in the media area. Let's click on the edit pencil just to the left of that new photo that I added. So let's go ahead and we're going to just crop that one to a square as well. So you can see I'm simply going to click on square, Now this one's a little different because I can slide it up and down. Again, you can take one of the corners if you wish, and you can drag it to make it smaller, bigger, and you can kind of scooch the square around until you're happy with the framing. There's also little kind of scrolly bars in the middle, so sometimes you have to kind of scroll up and down depending on what your screen looks like. Well, let's see, get the framing of this one. There we go, I'm happy with that. So once you're happy with how you framed that crop, you're going to go ahead and click the blue apply button in the bottom right hand corner. So you can see that little error message has gone away now, and I've got my square crop. You can see in the right hand side it's still showing the Instagram feed preview, so notice there's some little arrows now. So once you have more than one photo here, of course on Instagram you can have up to 10 photos in a carousel post. You can put more photos than that on a Facebook post if you wish, but if you wanted again to post it in both places, you do need to have 10 photos or less on your post. So you can see these little arrows. This turns it into a carousel post on Instagram when you add more than one photo. But importantly, I want to show you the Facebook preview. So I want to click this drop down here, and I want to go back to the Facebook feed preview. So you can see here how it actually cropped the photos for the Facebook feed preview, and you may or may not like how it looks. So sometimes you might want to, even in the media area in the left hand side, see these little 6 dots right here? You can click, and I'm left clicking, grabbing with my mouse, scooching it up. You can actually just wiggle the order of the photos that you have here, and you can see this order looked nicer in the preview. So it's just showing you what the post is going to look like. With that said, the Facebook post, depending what you're sharing, it might look more impactful if you actually only have one photo, because you can see it's showing these 2 square photos much smaller on the post than if we go back to the Instagram preview. It's actually showing it full size on the square versus the Facebook preview is showing it as 2 small squares. So again, it's up to you when you're doing your post up at the very top here if you want to post these both at the same time or if you want to do these posts individually. So in this example case here, I'm going to go ahead and leave these 2 photos on here, and then we go down to the post details. So we have, I'm going to just write an example line, please visit us in Galapagos. It's a beautiful gem of our planet. Okay, you can add emoji in here if you want to go in this little guy here. There we go, put a little happy face, little wave. Okay, and then to expand and collapse this emoji area, you can just click that. Click and click. So you put your text in. There's my simple text. Again, you can see on the right hand side what that text or the caption is going to look like in our preview area. You can also switch to the Instagram preview, and of course our Instagram caption goes at the bottom of the images instead of the top. Just switch back to the Facebook preview here. So here's the cool thing about this Meta Business Suite dashboard tool is that you can actually, in the post details section, so say you wanted to put a clickable link to the website, to this travel website, to say learn more about our Galapagos small boat cruise tours. You could actually do that. So on Instagram you cannot put clickable links in a caption. You can, of course, in the description or the caption of your Instagram post, invite people to send you a private message or click the link in your bio, that kind of thing, but you can't put a clickable link right in the caption. So here is my basic caption here in this little top here under post details. Toggle this on. So it says customized post for Facebook and Instagram. So you can actually tailor the captions differently for each. So notice now I have 2 different tabs. Okay, and as I click each tab, it also shows on the right the preview. So on Facebook, I can say, visit our website to learn more. There we go, and there's the client website. And then when I click back over, so notice here now I have a clickable link on my Facebook caption versus if I go over to Instagram, notice it doesn't have that. So it will, once you toggle it on, it actually is making separate captions for each of the locations for Facebook page versus Instagram business account. So now I can go in here, I can say click the link in our bio to learn more. Okay, so now we have the suitable calls to action for each of the different places, and you look a little more savvy, because you don't look so savvy when you're trying to put a clickable link on a post caption on Instagram when they don't click anywhere. So isn't this cool? So now we've got these separate tabs where you can actually tailor your caption. You may or may not use hashtags for Facebook, or you may use less hashtags for Facebook, or you may use different hashtags on Instagram. So we're able to go ahead and tailor each of those captions. Now you can also schedule the post if you want. If you want to turn this function on and click schedule, you can actually, Facebook suggests some active times, so you can click active times here and they'll tell you when your audience is most active online. You can literally just click one of those if you want, click, save, and it will make some automatic times for you. Or if you want to actually set the date and time, you can actually click on the calendar and say, I want this post to be scheduled for Saturday, 9 a.m. So I'm just clicking my mouse on the hour and then typing the number from my keyboard, clicking my mouse on the minute, typing the number from my keyboard, or clicking on AM or PM and typing A or P to set a specific time. So because we've got both channels scheduled here, you would have to actually choose a specific date and time for each of those. So again, if you have people that follow you in both places, I don't think you super have to worry about them seeing the content more than once, but if you want to stagger the times, you can absolutely do that. So maybe I post this for 9:30, schedule this for 9:30 a.m. versus the other post 9:15 a.m. And by default, these posts should be public because this is going on your public Facebook business page or your Instagram business account. And then notice the blue button at the bottom goes to schedule. So I can now click schedule, or again, if you wanted to post in real time, you just toggle this off and then notice the blue button in the bottom middle says publish, and that would actually publish that post right now in real time. So that's how you use Facebook's free Meta Business Suite dashboard tool to post or schedule posts to both your Facebook business page and your Instagram business account at the same time, while being able to tailor each caption. This tool is completely free, comes as part of your Facebook business page, and again, you do have to connect your Instagram business account with your Facebook page in order for that to be able to work. I'm Julie Selby with Sandhi Social Marketing Training. I hope this tip has been helpful. Thanks so much for watching.